Hey guys, Aniket here. Harry Potter has become so ingrained in our subconscious, in our culture, in our society, that no matter where you are on this planet, the moment you hear the word Harry Potter, it invokes images of Hogwarts, Gryffindor, Slytherin, Quidditch, Dumbledore, Snape, Sirius Black, Remus Lupin. I mean, the hordes of characters and the places and the magical concepts that J.K. Rowling has fabricated into our consciousness, into our world. The generation has grown up on it. I mean, I have no words. I have no words to describe the impact that Harry Potter has had on my life, at least. But I do want to talk a little bit about Harry Potter. And I talk most importantly the three life lessons that I learned from it. Number one, friendship. I mean, we all wanted that kind of friendship that Harry and Ron have. From the moment they sat together on the Hogwarts Express till the very end of the Deathly Hallows, that friendship of connection, of trust, loyalty, of faith and belief. I mean, that's what we want, don't we? To have that kind of friendship, no matter how hard things may be, you will have these friends to stand by you. And that's one of the things that I learned from Harry Potter. One of the things I learned from the relationship between Harry and Ron, even though they had their own set of tribulations to deal with. I mean, Goblet of Fire and Deathly Hallows, when their friendship almost had strains in it, but they still kept coming back together because Harry, who is this great wizard who has to fulfill this great destiny or fate or prophecy, whatever you want to call it, but he can't do it without his best friends. He can't do it without Ron Weasley. He cannot do it without Hermione Granger, without Ginny Weasley, Dean Thomas, Seamus Finnegan, Neville Longbottom, because we all need friends in life. We can't do anything when we don't have a support system. I mean, when my best friends call me and I see their names pop up on my phone, I smile. I mean, no matter how hard a day has been, I just light up because I know that when my back is against the wall, they'll stand beside me and I'll stand beside them. And that's what we all need, don't we? Lesson number two, fear of the unknown. One of the most important things in life that we can do is to face our fears and not be cowed by them. And one of the most important fears that Harry has to deal with is death. And something that we can learn from Harry Potter is that death is a companion that we can never get rid of no matter what we do in life. Just like the youngest of the Pebble brothers from the story of the Tales of the Brittle Bard, he created a beloved invisibility cloak, but even he learned that he can't hide from death forever. He has to face it. Just like Harry keeps facing the personification of death in our books, Lord Voldemort. And he keeps facing him head on, knowing very well that will be the end of the story, end of the line for him. But he has to keep doing it because he has to keep fighting it. Something that we can all do that, to have that courage to face our own fears, whatever those may be, but never to let them rule us, to never to let them paralyze us from achieving something in life. And that's one of the most important things because death, one of the most important fears that we all have, can ruin us. But if we don't allow it to control us and we keep facing it head on with courage, we may triumph over it. And just like Dumbledore said, to a well organized mind, death is nothing but the next great adventure. And that leads me to the third lesson, adventure. I mean, before Harry Potter books, I was not much into the books itself. But Harry Potter opened my mind to this wonderful worlds waiting to be discovered. I mean, the worlds that I kept just going into, just marching on into, the worlds of Middle Earth, of Cosmere Universe by Brandon Sanderson, Star Wars, Star Trek, A Song of Ice and Fire. I mean, there are so many worlds waiting to be discovered, to go on adventures with these amazing array of characters and to stand by them as they triumph and they fail and their loves and their heartbreaks, to be part of something that is unique, to boldly go where no man has gone before, as Captain James T. Kirk says. And that's one of the adventures that I have embarked upon. And one of the things that I took it back to our real life, our real world, is that there's so many cultures, so many different people of different walks of life that I have to meet to go on an adventure with. I mean, there is an adventure itself when you go from home to the supermarket. I mean, there is so much in life, so much beauty waiting for us. And that we can only do it if we keep an open mind, if we keep ourselves open to different experiences. There'll be a lot of heartbreaks like every one of our favorite characters, like Harry himself goes through when Cho Chang breaks with him, but still, he finds Ginny Weasley in the end. We can find our own Ginny Weasley if we keep if we keep going on, facing our fears, going on an adventure with our friends. And that's what Harry Potter is for me. An adventure. Adventure that is for to enjoy. And I think maybe we all can. And I think I want to go on more adventures. I hope you go with adventures with me. And I hope you like this video. If you liked, subscribe and like. Thank you very much. See you next time.